Set these beauties up. First of all, you can charge these with a Qi wireless charger. It's not a magnet charge though. Also, you can charge these with USB-C. So once again, when you pull these out, these should automatically start trying to pair. So based on your device, you can just go in and within your Bluetooth list, find AZ100 and then connect. And these can pair up to over 10 different devices. Now, if you need to charge them any other way, you should just hold these, both of them at the same time, for 5 to 8 seconds. And again, you should hear a prompt from them, and then it should appear on your Bluetooth device of choice. One of the first things you probably should do is get an ear tip that fits you, and it comes with 5. Now, to replace it, just flip this. Now, pinch it and pull. And as you see, it's pretty easy, but it might feel like, you're gonna rip it, but you're not. So just try to align the pin back with this little gel here and press. There you go. That's how easy it is. Control is pretty easy and you can't adjust them. So single tap for both earbuds, play or pause. Double tap, left earbud lowers the volume, right earbud, it skips the next track. Triple tap, left earbud increases volume, right earbud goes to current track. Again, you can change these to fit how you like to use them. For calls, single tap, answer, double tap on the right earbud will mute it. And if you press and hold on either of them, it will end the call. For the case, there's something to understand. When this is light blue, it means it's charging. If it's green, of course, it's fully charged. Yellow, it's just used fully. And red, you need to slow this now. If you open it, you should see blue, perfectly fine. Same thing for the earbuds, they will light up as well. When these aren't charged, if you put them within the actual cradle, it will change based on how empty the battery is. So keep in mind, the red, yellow, green will show the battery level charging. Turn them on and turn them off, take them out, put them back in. Now, if it's not charging or if it's still on, make sure that these charging connectors are clear. If your sweat builds up, you might have lint, whatever it is, that stops it from being charged. So make sure, these are pretty weak magnets, but make sure that, see here, once I put it in, light turns on, that, boom, it's nestled, it's closed, we're good. All right, how to put these on? Why do I have an ear? Don't ask. Simply find your ear canal, place them in, and you should have like a slight twist, just a slight one, and boom. Perfect. And take them out, boom. Now you're probably saying, I know how to put on the earbuds. I just watched my 40-year-old cousin struggle for about 2 minutes trying to put an earbud in. So I guess I have to make this now like staple. Here, boom. Or all in-ear earbuds, put it in with a little twist, boom, and there you go. These can pair up to 10 different devices, from tablets, your computers, phones, all of that. You can also use one of these at a time, whether you're listening to music or you're on a phone call. You can just pull one out and use it. Also, at any given time, if you want, you can pull the second one out and it will pick up the audio or the phone call, and vice versa. While you're talking, while you are listening to music, you can just put one back in. And it doesn't have to be right or the left, because some earbuds are dominant by one of the receivers. You can just basically just pick whatever one you want. I mean, of course, it should be a staple, but surprisingly, not every earbud company or brand has that. These also come with ANC and transparency mode. So whether you want to hear your surroundings or you want to block it all out, just press for 2 seconds and it should be able to turn on and off. And you can also customize this to use with your digital assistant. Now, although these can be paired to 10 different devices, you can only establish multi-point connections to 3 different devices at a single time. So when you connect to devices with multi-point, it allows you to swap back and forth, let's say from your phone, tablet, or computer, or whatever your devices have. You can choose whether it will immediately go over. It's a great quality of life feature. When it comes to ear controls, the default setting is a single tap for both earbuds will play or pause. Double tap, the left one will decrease the volume, right one will skip the next track. Triple tap on the left one will raise the volume, right one will restart the current track or go back. But for both, if you press and hold, it'll toggle between your ANC and your transparency mode. When you're making a call, tapping once on either earbud will pick up the call. On the left side though, double tap will lower the volume, triple tap will increase the volume. Mute, if you double tap on the call on the right earbud, it will mute. Unmute, you have to double tap while you're muted. Now on the right earbud as well, you can switch the noise level of the other party. Triple tap, you can also turn on basically ANC for the person hearing you. So that way it focuses solely on your voice. Now for both, if you tap and hold, you can reject the incoming call. And also double tap while you're on the call, it will hang up. If you tap and hold for 2 seconds on the right earbud, it will basically turn back on transparency. If you tap on the left, it will turn on your voice assistant. On the app, you can find everything from, of course, the battery level. You can change and alter the name if you want. You can also adjust the opening menu as well. So to do that, you can customize the home screen and you can drag and drop any of these functions. It's the first thing you see. Now, there is also the ability to change the name, which is of course, and you can also add other headphones and earbuds. Now, auto power off allows it so if you aren't playing anything, if you take these out, it will basically turn it off. Now, one of the cool things that you can do is, of course, if you remove the earbuds at any given time, it can pause the audio. But if you don't, just leave it in. So multi-point operation. So let's say you're listening to music on your computer or tablet and a phone call happens. Do you want it to switch to the phone call and stop the music on whatever you're listening to? Or do you want it to just continue and you can just, take off your earbuds or headphones and then answer the phone call? Or for example, if you're listening to a different device and your phone rings, do you want it to hear the actual phone call in your ear, like ring, ring, ring? Or do you just want to just, not hear anything at all? There are a lot of levels of customization. You can turn on spatial audio. Now, spatial audio basically allows you to feel like the music's in the room. So if you turn your head or like left or right, it feels as if you're facing towards the music or basically panning from left to right. Now, while you're running or during certain activities, it may not work as well. Also, spatial audio does drain the battery a little bit faster. So it's not a must, but you can use it. You can also adjust your ANC and transparency mode. Another thing you can do is you can adjust the strength of your transparency mode as well to see how much of the outside world you'll want to let in. So AI focus is basically ANC for the person who is listening to you. So what this does, it allows the microphones to make sure to pick up your voice and isolate it. So if someone is listening to you, they don't have to hear all of the noises around you. You can turn this on or off, and you can actually listen to it so you kind of see how people are hearing you out. Now, like I mentioned earlier, you can adjust your noise cancellation as well, seeing basically how much of the world you keep out. So at any given time you can have it emit a sound. Actually, I'm going to remove the earbuds so that way I don't deafen myself. So it is not as loud, and of course, within a phone case, it's probably not the best, but it's something. You can also check for positioning, which I will not be showing because it's my address, but it's also pretty cool. So you have the ability to, one, make noise. You also have the ability to find the exact location that it was last connected or played to your phone. So let's check out the voice focus AI. Again, is pretty cool. So let's connect my microphone and let's start. Hello. So one of the things about this is there will be a delay. So while you're talking, you have time to see how you sound. This kind of gives a good example of what the other person, it will hear. All right, let's stop. The AZ100s, it's a pretty interesting earbud. And check out my review coming soon, or depending on when you listen to this right now. Click right here, right here.